Alright, and welcome back to your weekly offensive, 2 months down the road.
2 months.
Has it been 2 months or is it 3?
It's been almost 2 months.
I don't know, when did the following stop? Because we didn't even do the last episode of the following.
Back in April.
May, June, yep, 2 months. A lot has happened since then. We have seen the ending of the following, which rather pissed me off.
Right. John had a successful sex exchange operation.
Hoopty successfully put his dick up his ass.
True. It's very big.
And we did see the X-Men movie.
That is true as well. I've seen the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I watched the beginning and the end of it, missed the middle. And I am sitting here watching Lethal Weapon now.
I'm watching South Park.
And I have played Watch Dogs.
And I finally have gotten to play The Elder Scrolls Online.
Nice.
It only took 3.5 days to download onto my computer.
Really? It took that long?
Yeah. Like, to go from 0% to 23% took almost 2.5 days. And then from there, it just fucking, once it hit 22%, 23%, it jumped to fucking 50% like that. And then, well, that took about like 10 minutes. Wow. From 22 to 50. And then from 50 to 66 was instantaneous. And then from 66 to 100 took about another half a day.
Nice. Let's see, what else has happened since then? I can't think of much. I had something, but I forgot. Oh, we have a lot of shows that we need to announce.
A what?
A lot of upcoming shows.
Oh, yeah, a lot of shows.
I'll let Hoopty go ahead and start off with all the shows here.
Oh, man, I can't even think of all of them. Let's see here. I know this upcoming Friday, I'll start with that one. We have, I know, Hate Grenade, along with the Lux Republic and Fist Fight in the Parking Lot, which anybody from the Pittsburgh area that would be familiar with 105.9 The X, their morning DJ, Abby. That is her band. She plays guitar in it, and I believe she also sings. And I've seen Hate Grenade before. They're friends of the show. I know they like our page.
Yes.
They are very much worth going and seeing. I think that show starts at 9 this Friday.
If you're going and you want to swing by and come pick me up, I'll gladly do it with you.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Might be able to make that happen.
What's the cost to go?
$5. Show starts at 8. Pre-show happy hour from 7 to 8. And the headliner is the Whiskey Rebellion.
Nice.
Let me see here. Who else on this? Whiskey Rebellion, with special guests, 12 Gauge Justice, Hate Grenade. Is this the right one? Hold on. No, that's not the right one. That ain't the correct show. I'm looking at a different one. Here we go. And I'm sorry, it's not Friday. It's Saturday, June 14th.
Oh,
the Lux Republic, Hate Grenade, Fist Fight in the Parking Lot. It's 21 and over with valid ID. It is $5 cover charge.
That Saturday is this coming Saturday, right?
That is correct.
Well, still, if you want to come swing by, I think I get off work at 5:30.
I might be able to do that.
I'll have to get off early so you can bring me home.
Yeah. I'll be glad to go out. It'll be the first show I've got to go to up here.
Yeah.
And then I know you said the Derek Woods band.
Yes, Derek Woods is playing the Brown Hotel on June 21st. Let me look up the times and everything for that. Like I said, I know it's June 21st, which is 2 Saturdays from now.
Yep.
Derek Woods. That starts at 10 p.m. Doesn't say a cover charge, but I'm familiar with the Brown, so it's probably like anywhere from $3 to $5.
I'm actually, while you're doing this, I'm looking up on Placid Promotions page.
Alright.
And seeing what's playing, because I know...
Yeah, that's where I get a good bit of them. Which, for any of our musical friends that might be listening, I do apologize. I try to post as many of your shows as I can to our page. I just don't catch them all.
Nice. Yeah, I noticed you post a lot on there. I try to keep up with it all, too.
Alright. Let's see here. We have coming up, I know, let's see here, the Hamburglers with Post-Traumatic at the Brown Hotel. What day is that? It's loading up. Let's see here. Covers $3, and that is June 19th, Thursday, June 19th at 9. The Hamburglers, I believe, are from Chicago. If I recall from when Anthony was on the show. From Post-Traumatic.
Yeah. Speaking of them, I know they have a show coming up on the 21st at the Brass Monkey.
Yeah. No, that's the one I just said. Right, no. I'm sorry. I'm totally fucking wrong. You're right. The Brass Monkey on the 21st.
Yeah, it's a $5 cover. They're going to have drink specials and giveaways.
Nice. Let's see here.
The Brass Monkey, where's that at?
I don't know. I've never been there. I think it's in, like, Commodore.
Yeah, because I've heard of it. I just don't know where it's at. Because I believe the Brass Monkey replaced another bar, but I can't think of what bar it replaced.
Gonna tell you. I don't venture out to Commodore too much.
Yeah, because, well, I remember listening to someone talk about it, because they bought out I was sitting at Ironwood one night, and they were talking about it. They bought out a bar, but I can't remember what the fuck it was. Oh, and if we want to travel back in time, 2 days ago, Black Ridge was playing at the Brown Hotel.
Oh,
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Yeah, see, summertime's the best time to check out a show, because it looks like they got a lot of shows going on this summer.
Right? Hopscotch. Let's see here. Hopscotch with landmines.
And if anybody's interested, I forget what day it is, but I'm not going to go to it. What's his name? The lead singer from Creed's playing at the Latitude in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, what the hell's his name? Scott.
No, Scott Stapp.
Oh, Creed. I thought you said.
Wow, Sheena just messed up. Stained with Creed.
I thought you said Stained. I was reading.
She goes, Aaron Lewis.
I thought you said Stained. I didn't hear Creed. I was reading something on Facebook.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna go to the show page because I know that you posted a lot on there. Did you cover everything you put on the show page?
No, there's a lot of them.
You got Rock for Life playing August 1st and 2nd out in Islandball. Is that how you say that?
Give me a second here. Rock for Life, they've been doing that for quite a few years now. Let's see here. Rock for Life. Yeah, 15 years. Holy shit.
Yeah, I actually posted that one. Holy shit, where did I find that at? I don't know.
Let's see who else on that.
You have X Factor,
One.
Skell, Big House Pete, After the Fall,
After the Fall I've heard of.
All My Monsters, Sixth Sense, Ill-Fated, Stratega, Padded Room, Slant 6, KGB,
Slant 6.
Hit and Miss, 90 Amp Fuse, Suffocate, Amber Alexis, Stevie J Band, Hooch, and Broken, Stranded, and Ugly. The names of some of these bands, I'm telling you, man.
What's that?
I said the names of some of these bands.
Huh? Better than, this was never our name, we just jokingly said it. Like, when I was in, Hollow Point, we used to joke around and just, like, make up a name that we would announce every show, other than Hollow Point. The one time our guitar player announced it as, this is him talking, he goes, All right, everybody, I want to thank you for coming out, and I am Dick Delicious, and this is the Electrical Testicles.
Yeah, I remember y'all said that whenever it was out at not with them, but whenever you was playing with what's the other band you played with?
Aftershock.
Yes, whenever y'all was out at the what the fuck's the name of that place?
Red Zone. No, not Red Zone.
Yeah, Red Zone.
Yeah, Red Zone.
I believe you said that on the mic.
I always liked joking around and saying either a different band name, saying we were from like some really foreign fucking place like Stockholm, Sweden, or going on and saying we were like a southern bluegrass gospel band with a slight touch of reggae.
Nice. I will say one thing. I'm looking at some of Boba Flex's shows. I will say they're playing with some really good bands.
Oh yeah, Boba Flex has been big for quite a few years now.
Yeah, they're playing with Chevelle and they've played with Nonpoint.
Right.
10 years.
Same with Saint Diablo. What's up, Tito?
Tito, where the hell have you been? We gotta get you on here one of these fucking days.
Alright. Listen to us. We haven't been doing fucking this show for 2 months, and we're picking at him for not coming on.
Well, how many times did he tell us he was coming on?
But anyways, let's see here. What else do we have to cover? For all show information, check out either our site on Facebook, Placid Promotion, and what's the other one?
I get it from Plastic Promotion, Post-Traumatic site.
Right. Then there's also the ECMC, East Coast Metal Coalition.
Yeah, and I know Anthony did another one, Indiana County Music Scene.
Yes.
That's where I've gotten a lot of my stuff too.
Right. If you're into like heavier bands, the East Coast Metal Militia or Metal Coalition, I know they have like bands, 10 Million Devils. That's what the hell is the name of the one band? Hopscotch with Landmines. Got a few good metal bands that.
Well, just to not to jump on you ahead of you here, but there is another show coming up at the Island Ballfield, July 11th and 12th, 2 days from now. Gigaroo.
Gigaroo.
Yes, you're gonna have Fist Fight in the parking lot, After the Fall, Zero Flame, Slant 6, Silk 9, Love Stick, Rockbot, Zion Cross, Stonehouse, Dimwit, Stevie J Band, Three Dudes Chillin', Broke, Stranded, and Ugly, Naked Sunday, and Suffocate. It's $20 to get in. It's all ages, food and alcohol available if 21 or BYOB. And you can also camp out there. So.
Yeah, isn't that? I think that one's 2 days.
Yeah, it's the 11th and 12th, and it's also it's from Rock for Life Inc. So it's another Rock for Life concert. Let's see, what else do I have here? Rock for Life this year. I'm reading here. One of the benefits here is going to Abby Bowser. I think is how I say her name. She's a 13-year-old girl from New Mine, Pennsylvania. She was diagnosed with primary sclerosis, however you say that, Chalantics, with autoimmune hepatitis overlap, which requires a liver transplant. She's in the 8th grade and goes to school half days when her health allows it. She's eligible for both cadaver and living donor liver transplants, and that's where the benefits are going to. So, just figured I would give all that out. Sorry if I pronounced any of those fucking words wrong. I am not that...
You totally did.
Well, I was just giving out what the Rock for Life was for this year. So.
Right.
So, guys,
at least you attempted. I would have said the poster's on our Facebook page. Go ahead and read it.
Right. Okay. The only reason why I say that is because, again, local shows, guys, it's not always about the not always about the bands. They do a lot for the community itself. So, other than if you do it with Hoopty's all in it for the money.
Damn right, man.
But let's see. Let's skip ahead here. We did announce the shows that we could find that are coming up. X-Men.
X-Men, Days of Future Past.
If you had to give it a rating out of 1 to 10, what would your rating be?
I've seen it a second time. Upon seeing it the second time, I would give it between a 6.5 and a 7.
Well, we're close. I was gonna give it anywhere between a 7 and an 8.
Yeah.
Not saying it's a bad movie.
Oh, it's definitely better than the last 3 fucking X-Men movies that have came out.
It's better than the last 4.
Yeah, better than the last 4. Yep, better than Wolverine Origins, better than the Wolverine, better than X3. Yes. And what the hell was the other one?
You have Last Stand.
Yeah, that's X3.
First Class.
Oh, First Class was alright. I liked First Class.
Yeah. But I mean, again, if anybody, to people who don't know, it just basically brings First Class and all the other X-Men movies together. Even though it basically means 1 through 3 never fucking happened. But
well,
I will still say my favorite scene of the whole movie was when Quicksilver's running through the room. So what song was it they were playing?
Time in a Bottle.
Yes. And
that is a fucking great song. Man.
It is a great song. But whenever he's sitting there and just making everybody punch themselves, shoot each other, that was by far one of the funniest scenes.
Right. But the second time I went and seen it, I was I don't know if you ever seen on YouTube the one channel Cinema Sins.
No.
Where they point out everything like wrong in a movie.
Never heard of it. No.
And, well, I was looking at it that way, and there are a lot of things fucking wrong in that movie.
Well, of course.
Like, a few of the big ones that just quite don't make sense to me is, number one, like, I texted you and said, Wolverine was born in 18 whatever, and he went all that years without any signs of aging. But now all of a sudden he's starting to get gray hair. Like, what the fuck happened that he's starting to get gray hair?
Yeah. Oh, he's getting stressed out, man.
But no, even like when he wakes up in the alternate changed future, he has gray hair. Like, how the fuck did that happen? And then the Sentinels are not, they couldn't exist in the 70s, at least not the way that Bolivar Trask describes them.
The Imp.
Yeah, they would not be able to exist. Number one, because I would imagine they would have to have some sort of computer processor. In the 70s, that computer processor would have been the size of like a fucking truck to operate those things.
Right.
And how he says there's absolutely no metal in them. That's not possible. If they have any type of electronics in them, like a computer circuit board, they have to have metal in them.
Unless they could technically find a way to get around it.
And, well, their eyes light up. Like, they have lights in their eyes. They didn't have LED lights in the 70s. There would have been tungsten or some sort of fucking metal in the lights for their eyes.
They use candles.
Okay. They also have turbines and rotors. You can't have turbines and rotors without metal.
They could have made everything out of aluminum.
That would do it. Which is something else that it's not just this movie. It's been all of the X-Men movies that I kind of don't like them saying is Magneto's power is he can control metal. That is not his fucking power. His power is he can manipulate magnetic fields.
Yes. That's why I said aluminum.
Well, even if it was aluminum, he controls a magnetic field, he could still fucking levitate that.
Yeah.
And the whole plastic weapons, even if the gun was made out of plastic,
yeah, it wouldn't be logical.
You still need metal. Like, even if the bullet was made out of plastic as well, you need metal to create the spark to ignite the fucking gunpowder.
Yeah. Which, you say that, but I guarantee you they've actually found a way to probably do that without...
No, you know, like a while ago, like a year and a half ago, how people were saying about the 3D printers, people making guns with those?
You wouldn't be able to do it now.
And that they would be able to go through metal detectors with it. You can make a gun out of a 3D printer, but you still need a piece of metal for the firing pin.
Unless, which I mean, it didn't do it, but unless they were using compression.
Wouldn't work with gunpowder.
But who says it was gunpowder in it? Never in there did they say it was gunpowder.
In the movie?
Yeah.
You're right, they don't. But whenever Quicksilver is running through the Pentagon room,
yeah,
and he's going real slow, and he turns the guns, there's fire in the chamber, which would have been caused from gunpowder.
True, but like I said, it could happen with a plastic gun if they use compression.
You need a lot of compression, man.
Yeah, well, never know. But I will say, the only thing I'm excited to see is the new one.
Yes, Apocalypse.
Because they're talking about bringing Gambit in, which...
Oh, he's going to be in it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not excited about who they chose, but I guarantee you the only reason they chose him is, again, who's the most... unless you're, like, the nerdy type of girl, what's the most type of guy? I mean, people that go see it is guys. Because guys are superheroes. And the only reason a woman would go if they're not nerdy is because the husband brought them or their boyfriend drug them along. They want a heartthrob in there to bring them women in. See
well, that and also, he's from Louisiana.
Yeah, well, pretty sure they could have found anybody to play him.
Yeah, that's true.
But they're also talking about bringing Cable in.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Amanda B was messaging us. Hello, Amanda B.
What's happening?
Our favorite stalker.
Right.
She actually messaged me about 20 minutes ago, but I was on another screen, so I didn't see it.
Eh.
By the way, babe, you need a text Pat.
I'll text you in the morning.
Okay. But hello, Amanda B. Yes, look who the fuck it is. Yes, we are back. 2 months. We're going to blame most of that on Hoopty because the schedule did change, so we had to redo it.
Oh, dude, man, there for a while, I was having a bitch of a time just even staying up to midnight. Which is odd because, like, 1 week of not working and I'm back to fucking... I can stay up until 6 a.m.
Nice.
Actually, it probably wasn't even 1 week.
Yeah. I'm up till like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning every day, so... But
speaking of staying up and waking up, I wake up at like 7 every morning, and on TBS is the show Married with Children for an hour at 7 o'clock. And the more I watch that now, the more I start to question my fucking parents' ability of raising a child.
Oh, I swear, the two channels I fall asleep to are either USA or TBS because they're two of the only channels that don't play infomercials at night.
Well, like, I remember watching a lot of these episodes when they first fucking aired, and when it canceled, I was 13, is when the series finally fucking ended. Now, I'm watching, like, one episode in particular where Bud goes to this, laboratory and they're testing out this virtual reality sex program on him. And I checked the date on it and it was 93. I was 10 fucking years old and I remember watching that episode when it first came on. And I was like, what the fuck were my parents doing allowing me to watch this?
Right.
Like, what the fuck?
I mean, if you watch it as a kid and you grow up watching Al Bundy, you're gonna think that you need to treat women like shit.
Right.
What's the name? I can't think of it right offhand. The name of the group that he was a part of?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am, yeah.
No, ma'am. The National Organization of Men Against Amazonian 2.5, 3.
Something like that. Oh my gosh. And he's such a dick on the show. It's what's so funny.
Right? When he picks on the fat bitches at the fucking shoe store.
One of my favorite episodes is whenever Marcy is is trying to get this promotion to go to Japan, and it's Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
And he wants to buy his car. And he's like, no, it's a classic. You're not going to get it. The only reason the guy wants it is because it was a piece of junk to put in his junk museum. And he's like, the only way you're going to get it, and is dudes, I forget exactly what he said, but they end up getting clams from a homeless shelter. They stole them all. And they were eating them at a strip club.
The Jiggly Room.
Yes.
Yeah. And how much you fucking just, like, promote the Jiggly Room.
Oh my god. I love that show. I mean, it's such a horrible show.
His favorite magazine, Big Uns.
Right? And what does Peg like to eat all the time?
Bonbons.
Hey, it's better than what I woke up to this morning. I was having this really fucked up dream, which we only have 4 minutes left, and I'll tell the dream here on our next episode. But I wake up, I fell asleep while Sheena was playing a game, and she just turned the TV over and didn't change the channel. Left it on ABC. Anybody that ever watches ABC on a Sunday morning knows all it is those church programs. I wake up, and it was actually a part of the fucking dream. The guy was preaching, and I wake up, and I'm horrified because of this fucking dream. It freaked me the hell out. And I look, and when I wake up, can't always see right away. I have my eyes open, and I can't see. And I'm like, oh my god, it's not a dream. Oh my god. And I'm like, Sheena, turn the fucking TV channel. And she's like, why? I was like, I can't explain. Turn it, or I'm gonna kill somebody. And then I just passed the fuck right back out.
Speaking of the church programs, I don't know if you ever seen Jack Van Impe.
No.
I don't understand how the fuck people still buy into him. Because I remember watching not watching him, but I remember him being on air when I was in 9th grade. And ever since for as long as I can fucking remember, he's been saying, the world's gonna end this year.
Oh, yeah. You talk about the guy from the 700 Club?
No.
Oh, because
it's this dude and his fucking annoying-ass wife, every week. The world's gonna end this year. The Antichrist is George Bush. And then Obama gets elected. The Antichrist is Obama.
Great. Well, we're going to save everything else for the next part of the show, because I want to talk about video games we've played, which yours would have to be The Elder Scrolls, which I've already, reviewed.
Fuck off.
And I want to talk about some Watch Dogs, but Amanda B, tune in. You get to hear more from us here in about 15 minutes when it allows me to post another show. Alright.